Hello traders, the title of the video is how to boost technique trading using power of market geometry. All right, let's get started. So you see, George, you talked about market geometry before. I know about market geometry. What is new, George? All right, what is new? We will talk about it in this tutorial. Please stay tuned. It's not going to be too long. Recently, a trader sent me an email with a chart, okay, and he was telling me that he was comparing his drawing to mine. So I was drawing a channel using pitchfork tool, and he was using a triangle, and we come up with almost the same thing. The price was on the edge of a key level. Can you believe that? Using different technical trading tools. Now, what I say to a scalper, a day trader, a swing trader, and a position trader, when one starts using market geometry, one will quickly boost a trading results. Now, what you will notice very quickly is that you start making less mistake. That's the first thing. The next thing that you'll notice is that you start paying attention more to the price action. When traders watch videos about market geometry, and we remove all the technical indicators, and they can see that, wow, I can trade with the price action alone. It boosts their confidence, and they start making better trading decisions. Now, one way to improve trading is start making better trading decisions. So you are making all kind of crazy trading decisions before, some money that you have lost before. You shouldn't have lost them because of those crazy decisions. Now, if there is a way to change that, right, that will be helpful, yes or no. And one of those ways is the market geometry. So the financial instrument that we are looking at today is a CenturyLink Incorporated, EPIC CTL, right? CenturyLink, right there, okay, belonging to the communication services sector. So you can see on this chart that the price was consolidating between a level of $48.89 and $24.71. That's it. With that, we can do all kind of things, and you'll be amazed very soon. Now, one thing I want you to understand is that when we are talking about market geometry, we use channel projection, and we use pitchfork tool and the projection or the pitchfork tool. Now, when you start using market geometry or the power of market geometry, you'll be able, all right, to pinpoint best trading setup, all right, and you will not fight the price action. You will not violate the market patterns. The market patterns are rising channel, declining channel, horizontal channel. Because why? You will be using pitchfork tool. The pitchfork tool allows us to determine the possible path that the price is likely to take. All right, the possible path that the price is likely to take. All right. So like this now, if I place pitchfork tool on it, it will help me to avoid fighting the price or trading against the trend because the trend, they say, is your friend. Yes or no? That's it. That's it. Pitchfork tool is telling me that, George, if you are selling, all right, if you are selling, it's the best thing to do in this case because the direction of the price is down. The pitchfork tool is pointing down. So if you are buying, be careful. It's a contra trend. I see. So you want to know what's going on, and you will know where to sell. So the price forming lower high, lower high, lower lows, lower high. Okay, there is a trend line in that. Here it is. So if it bounce up near that trend line there, people try to sell, but they will prefer to sell on the edge there. You see? So the price, the bearish momentum is increasing because the price is stuck on the lower part of the pitchfork tool. But it's not going to go down forever. As it's going down, it's looking for a better support level. So you do not want to forget the horizontal key level, especially the prior high. You see, this is a prior high here. Those are powerful key level that you need to watch if the price is going down. You see, prior high. This is a prior high. You see this one here? You see, it's a prior high. Can you see that? Now where are we now? Again, at the prior high. You see, those are the key level you want to watch. The prior high. The price going down is looking for better support level, and one of those better support level are prior highs. Okay, so I'm going to remove those lines quickly, and we're going to go back to the chart again. So the consolidation or the balance market, as we call it sometimes, allow us to draw horizontal channel. And anytime we have a horizontal channel, we can project the size or the height of that channel in the direction of the price. So remember the story I was telling you that a trader did compare his drawing to mine. So that trader, I draw a channel, he draw what? A triangle. Can you see a triangle on this chart? So most of the time, traders are projecting channel, horizontal channel, as a market geometry traders. They are also using pitchfork tool. But can you believe it? Most traders do not project a triangle. I say the question I ask is why you can't project channel? Are you afraid to project triangle? Let's go back again. The question I'm asking is this: why people are not projecting triangle? That is what I want to ask you. What is stopping technical traders or market geometry traders to project also triangles? All right? You can project triangle also. So when we draw a triangle, as I told traders before, you extend the base of the triangle. You see that right now, you can extend it into the future, and you can extend also the top of the triangle down. By doing so, if you do that, what you have just done, you project this triangle to the other side. So you see this angle here? You project that angle to this side. That's what you have just done now. And the height will be somewhere farther. You project it to the other side. And if you call this triangle also, the top here, why you see this, blah, 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 another move up, and the top here, you call that a triangle. And what you have here, that's the projection of the top triangle to the downside. And now you will use the height of your triangle and project it down here at the breakout point to set a target. So I'm going to put it here so we can see, because if I put it here, you won't see. So I'm using a constant, so put it here. So we have an ultimate target there. So why do you need to do that? So I'm speaking to new traders, and so they may understand the power of market geometry. The market geometry, another advantage of using market geometry to improve your trading decision is that it will help you to determine the target, the price target. The price does not go up or down for no reason. It's a market principle. Are you new to us? So there is an ultimate target, which is this one here, at $2.72 is a price target. There is another target, midpoint target. If you divide this height into two, the quickest way to divide into two accurately, just apply Fibonacci retracement to it, and then draw a line through the 50% level. That's exactly the 50%. That's the midpoint target of this measuring stick. Okay, from I don't want to move the line, so from here all the way here, that's the midpoint target there. Did they take a bit of profit in that zone? Yes, you see. So they start selling it here. They know there's a midpoint target here. Why is it bouncing up here? Because of the midpoint target here. So now again, I told traders between two horizontal key levels. So this is a midpoint target here, yes or no? This is the ultimate target. Between the midpoint target and the ultimate target, we can draw another line if we want to. Another midpoint. That's where we are now. Midpoint between this midpoint and the ultimate target. That's where we are sitting now, right there. You see, how do I get all this now suddenly? just with the market geometry. Either. So I'm talking now, so far, what I've worked with is just this triangle. So the point I'm making to you is that you want to use market geometry. Are you using triangle? Are you projecting the triangle? Are you extending the lines of your triangle? Are you setting price target with your triangle if you are using market geometry? Or are you stuck only with the horizontal channel alone? All right. Some traders they only project the horizontal channel. I don't know why. All right. You can project triangle, horizontal channel, even declining channel or rising channel. We project them all. And apart from those channel and triangle, we also project the pitchfork too. So like this now, I'm using the triangle. Nothing should stop me again, as I draw it before, to place that pitchfork tool. How? Okay, I'll show you in a minute. On my chart, if I put it like this. So if I put it like this, it's not useful to me. So I leave it like this. I draw it like this. How? Okay, let's go. So we can draw it, okay, as you like, okay. So play with the pitchfork tool. As I said to trader, there's no one way to draw the pitchfork tool. You can see, all you need is 3 point, either 1, 2, 3. You can select 1, 2, 3. Play with them and see which one is useful to you. This one is quite good. All right, here it is. So here it is. So you see what's happening. So this is a midpoint target between the midpoint and the ultimate target. It's coming up. So that's how what's going on. And now when you are using the market geometry, projection of channel and so on, don't ignore the normal horizontal key support and resistance level. So if somebody is trading Link Incorporated at this junction, that person should know that the priority is for bullish, is for okay, bearish trading setup because of that pitchfork tool right there. But the price does not go down forever. It's always headed to a specific target level. By using the market geometry, though it's going down, there is an ultimate target at $2.72. But this is a secondary target, which is the midpoint between the midpoint target and this ultimate target at $9.51. I managed to discover all those things just using the power of market geometry. So how do we use that practically speaking? Well, we look for trading opportunity on the edge of those key level, the projection of a triangle, the projection of pitchfork tool, the projection of horizontal channel, the projection of the rising channel, and so on. So like this now, we can project the width of the pitchfork tool. This way. If it come out this way, we project it and then we just draw a line at the end here that is parallel to the picture tool. And if you manage to do that, if you master that, you don't rely too much on the technical indicators. They will be there, you'll be watching them though, but you'll be making better decisions. How? All right, one example here. You see here, so we know that the price is going down, it's looking for a better okay support level, especially the prior high. You see here, as it's pulling back, you see here it is. You understand? So it came to this midpoint target. You remember was a midpoint target, all right? But if you understand the level that the price is looking for in a downtrend, the prior high. So it went below the midpoint target, seeking this prior high here. Can you see that? The prior highs. They are very important key level, especially in the downtrend that the price is looking for. So he went to retest it and bounce up. And the common settlement is broken here. So if you want to sell it here as it's going up, or if you want to buy it here as it's going up, it's a contra trend, but you can manage that carefully, knowing that it's a contra trend, and then you look for an opportunity to sell it again if the common settlement is broken using a different time frame trading method. So one of the challenges that traders are facing is that when they are selling or buying, most of the time traders don't know where they are buying. They just say, there's a signal here, I want to buy. Where are you buying? Where are you selling? You should know. So if you are using market geometry, you know where you are buying. And also you will be able to know where to take profit and where to secure gain and understand why the price is behaving the way it's behaving. So the reason why it's bouncing up a bit here is because of the median between the midpoint target and the ultimate target. That's why it's bouncing up a bit here. And also it's retesting the prior high zone. So we have a convergence of prior high and a midpoint between this midpoint target and this ultimate target. Very interesting key level, and the market responded there. All right. I want to continue with this discussion a little bit more because I like it when traders start paying attention more to the price action. Years ago, if I can say this, I believe that I was almost talking about it in every tutorial. Say the price didn't. I was saying it all the time to traders that the price, the number one indicator, the price, the number one indicator. And all traders want to know, they just wanted to know how to use the CCI, the RSI, and the MACD. And I keep talking about that all the time. So let's continue, please. So the horizontal consolidation that we see here, we can use that also. So project it down, don't ignore it. So if I project it like this, you can see that our ultimate target went a little bit below this one here. I can't see it. All right. So in that case, all I need to do, I'm going to do something very fast. I want to divide that measure stick into two. Okay, I'm going to do it very fast, and I will explain to you what I'm doing now. So I want to divide it into two, use half of that measuring stick. That's the whole purpose of what I'm doing now. So I did it like this. Why? Because if I place it here, all right, I can't see the end of it, so I can apply Fibonacci retracement to it. That's why I bring it up here to divide it into two. Now I have it. So I know now that my midpoint target for that strategy using the height of that horizontal channel, projecting it down like this. My ultimate target is somewhere down there, but my midpoint target for that strategy is somewhere here. So now it's becoming a little bit clearer to you what is happening in the financial market. This is exactly why I want you to see. So, are you getting the message now? The power of market geometry. So, you understand the power of market geometry will help you to improve your trading decision, but at the same time, you start understanding more what is going on. So, we told you that when we're using this triangle here, that the midpoint target was this one here, and the price went below that midpoint target here. Now that we start paying attention to that horizontal, that horizontal channel, now you see that the midpoint target of that horizontal channel is here. So what the price did, the price went to retest the first midpoint and decided to go to the next one. The next one is the midpoint target of the projection of this horizontal channel. So what you need to do, as I told you, you will be using, all right, horizontal channel, triangle, pitchfork tool. Use them all. Why? Because you want to go into the mind of other traders and also to understand how the price is behaving. So now it becomes clearer to us that this is a midpoint target of the projection of that horizontal channel, and you can see that people prefer that to this one. All right, so we have one midpoint here, another one there. They say, why don't you bring it here? And now it bounce up. Okay, that's what's going on now. Okay, and so on. So we can keep doing the same thing over and over. The same thing I said to some market geometry traders is that most of the time, some of those traders will forget to project even the horizontal, the declining channel. There is a channel. We can project any channel, all right? Any channel, rising, declining, horizontal, triangle, you name it, we can project them all, all right? So you can project it either to this side and leave it there, and you may look for trading opportunity on the edge of that. All right. And then when you start doing that, you'll be trading the price action more. You'll be taking a real trading signal instead of trading the technical indicator. You will start trading the price action alone. But one warning that I always say to traders that are using market geometry, as you are projecting your channels, your pitchfork tool, your triangle, Don't forget the normal horizontal key level, especially the prayer high, the prayer low. Don't ignore them because most traders, as they start using the market geometry, they forget the normal, okay, key levels. So you may say to me, George, what can we tell somebody that is trading Sentry link incorporated at this junction? Well, it's very simple. Priority to bullish signal above $9.51 and prior to bearish signal below that level. That's it. All right. That's what we need to tell them now. That's where we are now. You remember that midpoint? This one. Dividing the midpoint of the triangle between the midpoint of the triangle and the ultimate target of the triangle. There was another midpoint, yes or no? All right. Don't forget that. That's where we are now. Okay. So prior to bullish signal above $9.52 and price to bearish signal below it. But the price is still in a declining channel. You see the triangle here? So if one is buying above that level, one needs to be careful. So it will become a little bit better to buy to go above that you see, declining channel, especially the narrow one here, breaks above and starts displaying higher lows. If it come out of that channel, okay, if it come out of that channel and form the first higher low and the common straight line is broken, one can implement a different time frame trading method. If one is buying it today as the price still in that channel, it's a contra trend, one should be a little bit careful. Though we are saying priority bullish signal above $9.51, the price still in that declining channel. All right, very, very important. So when one is using the market geometry, one will be able to determine the best place to buy or to sell a financial instrument. Though I'm using the monthly chart, one can apply this strategy even on the 4-hour time frame. Did I say 4-hour time frame? Yes, you can apply market geometry. So you see that so the 4-hour time frame, you see that red channel is clear, isn't it? It's very neat and beautiful, isn't it? Have I said that we can put, so that's the media line of that red channel. Okay, here it is. You can project it as we did already. Okay, and then again, you can have another media line somewhere there. All you are looking for is a trailing center. Don't forget the horizontal line. Did I say 100 times already? Okay, good. So on the forward time frame, the price breaks above the media line of that horizontal channel, the projected horizontal channel. That's what you see here. Am I correct? That's a thick green one. So you know, you see. All right. This was when it breaks above and it's retesting it now. You see? So now you understand why the price breaks above and try to retest and stop there. It's a key level. How do you know? Market geometry. Whether you are scalping on the 50-minute time frame, those lines that you draw on the monthly chart, you see some of them. Look at this. Look at the line that we have been drawing, playing with. Okay, this is it. So we are talking about. You see, it's all it. So yeah, you see on the 50-minute time frame, it goes above a declining trend line, and here it is. You start seeing it. That is. So you're going to start improving your trading decision when you start knowing where you are buying and where you are selling. The best place to buy and the best place to sell around key levels using market geometry. When you are using your stochastic, your CCI, your moving average in conjunction with the key levels. All right. Okay. So the price coming out above the declining trend line and the moving at 50 goes above the moving of 100 on the 50-minute time frame. Now, when the 50 goes above the 100, it's telling that the bullish momentum is increasing. Now, what people should ask, what is causing the 50 to go above the 100? Which trading setup is creating this signal on the 50-minute time frame? You can look for it on which time frame? Because on the 4-hour time frame, that's what you will look for. So on a 4-hour time frame, this is where it's happening. You see now? Are you getting it? Are you getting it now? Are you getting it? On the 4-hour time frame, the price. So somebody that is scalping on the 4-hour time frame may ask the question. So There is a good reason. So the price form a double bottom, all right, multiple support in this zone, it breaks above a declining trend line. You see? So something has cause on a 50-minute time frame. There's always a cause. And the 50 to go above it. So something has happened first on the forward time frame. The price is climbing above a bearish trend line. Well, you can give it a chance a bit here, isn't it? Yeah, you can play with it a bit here using common trend line on a 50-minute time frame to scalp it and see what will happen. Triple grain, triple grain, triple grain. Okay, so this will conclude our discussion today about how to boost technical trading using power of market geometry. All right, if you have any question or suggestion, please put in the comment section. And of course, I will be recording another tutorial to answer your specific question. The financial instrument that we are analyzing today is CenturyLink Incorporated Epic CTL. If this video has been truly useful to you, please let us know by giving us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, be sure to mark it down. If you think it's an essential tutorial, feel free to share with your friends on the social media. To summarize this video, one can quickly improve trading decision by using market geometry, the projection of horizontal channel, declining channel, rising channel, triangle, and pitchfork tool. One should not ignore the normal horizontal key level. All one is looking for is to find trading setup that are occurring on or near key level that we have created using the market geometry. One will also manage the trade better by determining the midpoint and the ultimate target. If there is a midpoint target and an ultimate target, one can find out again another midpoint target between the two targets level. With that, one will also avoid trading against the market pattern, all right, meaning that trading against the trend. One will start avoiding that because one will see clearly that the P42 or the channel is a declining channel. So therefore, if one is buying, one should be a little bit careful. All right, very, very important. If the price is going down, the price must exhibit lower lows and lower high until it finds a better support level. Those better support level very often will coincide with prior high, as I demonstrated to you on this time frame. So if there is a trading setup at a specific key level that we have created using market geometry, we do not just buy or sell. We will use what we call the multiple time frame trading method without forgetting what the economy news and the fundamental. So I hope this video will be useful to you. If you have been making those mistakes before, it's time to adopt a different attitude and try to use the market geometry, and don't forget to project also your triangle, and the pitchfork tool. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how to boost technical trading using the power of market geometry. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.